Nikki, what have you got? You've just found an emerald?
I think you might have.
We're in downtown London, under the London Bridge. Today we're going mudlarking. Let's do it. So you can see here, there's just so many bolts and bits of metal and iron just everywhere. It's just all through this place. And these strange white rocks. So it's in here. Let's see if there's any treasure inside. Mud treasure. Actually, that's still a cigarette or something like that. Tobacco. Look at this, Excalibur's sword. Have a look at this. We got some bone here. Teeth. Creepy, huh? I don't know what animal that is. Not a human though, I hope. Look here, we got just in the water, piece of clay pipe there. Look at that, just washed up, fresh for me. Oh, look, there's more of it. It's everywhere. Clay pipe, clay. Oh! Incoming tide. Lucky I've got the waterproof boots on. This is so cool. I'm just loving mudlarking. It was a tradition, or it's actually an occupation in the early 1800s, 1700s for kids to come down, look for stuff here on the Thames foreshore at the low tide, and then what they'd do is they'd go and sell them at the markets, the little bits they find. I mean, you know, people were poor back in the day. You got to do something, right? But I think this is a pretty cool job. Another bit of clay pipe. So we're down here today doing the same thing, following the English tradition of a mudlarker. Look at this cool find. It's like a bone, but it's been carved into something. I wonder what that'll be. We'll have to look into that. Anyone know what that is? Interesting. Look at all these bones. There's bone there, bone here, bone. It's like a barbecue out here. More bones. This is the boneyard. It's the pottery. Hello, mate. What you got, Tulips? Ew, that's got to be a horse or a cow. They're massive. The size of those teeth, they look cool. The tide's gone out. The tide goes so high here. It goes right up over there. And then the tide comes out and washes all this cool stuff. Ideally some clay pipes would be nice. Some type of authentic souvenir. Coin here. First coin of the day. Bloody stuck down there. 2 pence. This is super cool fun. There's so much to see. There's just bits of material, pieces everywhere. You can just dig the whole time. Right down in the center of London. It doesn't get better than this. Having a, you know, I mean, look at this old bottle. Finding a real souvenir. Super cool. That there is London Bridge. The most famous bridge, one of the most famous bridges in the world, London Bridge. And there's been a bridge going across this site for, you know, almost 2,000 years. Incredible. Someone's bank card there. Looks like I can take you out on a date tonight, Toops. Oh yeah. I think the pros are up there. This is where all the locals are. You might have to get up there and find them. Say goodbye to London Bridge. Down there, see this castle down there? That is the London Tower, built by William the Conqueror. Pretty cool. Look, there's the Shard over there, the London Shard. There's plenty of shards down here. Here's one, I just found this bottle top, looks like an oldie. Oldie but a goodie. Okay, I've just come across these two, and he's down on his hands and knees and he's actually found garnets in this. somehow. That's so impressive. I know.
Pleasure.
You know, I don't know how you can spot that in here.
Well, yeah, you have to get really down there.
Yeah.
And with the light coming this way, so if you're looking along, they're easier to see.
We've got some pro mudlarks here, I think.
No. Do you know, this is the second time we've come down here,
Yeah.
and we live up in York.
Oh, right, okay.
Travel down here to specifically do this.
It's not as far as Australia though, is it, you know?
No, nothing's as far as us.
They're going to show us how to find garnets. Let's see if we can.
10 minutes to find our first one,
Okay.
so we might not be lucky, but...
Let's give it a go. You got to be on your hands and knees. There he is.
Looking at the black mud and the smallest stones you can see. I can see one round here. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Only just catching the light.
Oh,
And
you
that when
found one.
round
Oh
it-
my God, you just literally found one.
There, and then if you,
Oh,
the
that
more
is
you
so
get
cool.
your eye in, the more you see there's another one right next to it.
That's quite a big one, look.
So these are, yeah, oh, and you
What?
got one too.
Is that
Yes,
one?
that's
Yeah.
one just there. It's like a little tiny pomegranate.
Really? I found, look at that. I have found a garnet on the River Thames Mudlarking. It's not the thing I thought I'd find. Tiny little gemstones.
That little one there.
That is so cool.
They are so tiny, but yeah. So
Yeah, look at that.
take them, mate.
So
A memory of
Unbelievable. Yeah, this is a proper souvenir, isn't it? I think I'm addicted now. I'm going to get even more comfortable.
And you're so right, the lower you are, suddenly they just swim into view. Hopefully
Yeah.
not literally. And yeah.
Swim into view. Come on, garnets. Swim over to me.
Wow, I just found, I'm so happy with this. It's
What is
almost
that?
got like a natural facet to it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's a
That's
huge
biggest
one.
one I've ever
That's a
found.
big one.
That is a big one. Look at the size of that. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
And how
happy
did
with
you
that one.
get the? Is this? Oh, there's one there. Look.
Where?
This too.
Oh yeah, have it.
How did you
found it.
get to? Sorry, my hair's caught in your the hair. You know, I'm always having a bad hair day.
Yeah, that was yours. You want to take it?
But how did you get to know that there was garnets here? Where does
Well,
the story come from?
Ruth follows mudlarkers on Facebook.
Right.
Always, coming up with most ones. This was just one. We knew that somewhere around this area, people had found garnets, so we
Yeah.
came down here and lo and behold, they just happened to be here.
This is incredible. You are so right. I'm seeing more and more everywhere now. I look, and here I found a diamond.
Never say never. I saw a YouTube video about a chap typing emerald into his fridge.
No way.
Just to whet your appetite.
So
Nothing's
so the story
impossible.
is that you think that in the war a gem store got blown up.
Wow.
Let's
It's a
go
nice
with that.
story.
It's an
It's a nice
urban
story.
myth. It may or may not be true.
Imagine
but
that, a
it
gem
is-
store blown up and we're finding all the treasure. See, we've been walking straight over the top of this treasure. You know, literally, we've been walking over treasure. If it wasn't for you two, we would have left here empty-handed, but instead we've got gemstones.
Here's another kind of treasure. In medieval times, people held their clothes together with pins.
Right.
We have this phrase called pin money, and
Right.
it's because back then these were expensive. Kids made them because you had to roll the edges. So these are probably, I don't know, 16th, 17th century, and you always find them near garnets.
All right.
So if you
vice
want these,
versa.
they're very sharp, but they're kind of cool.
Yeah, they're
And they're
very
all
cool. What a
handmade.
story. And let the treasure hunt begin now that we know what we've got our eyes in. This is so cool. Come on, Nikki, get on your hands and knees here. It's time to get dirty. I'm not leaving mudlarking without being covered in mud.
You need to look a
Nikki,
bit
what have you
closely.
got? You've just found an emerald?
I think you might have. Honestly, I
Look
could
at
be
that
wrong,
thing.
but that is not a normal glass colour. Look at the
Oh,
that.
Nikki!
Let's have a look. I don't know, but I think you're lucky. I think you've done it. I think you've just done it. Seriously.
Found an emerald. We're literally
Could be
the
wrong, but
thing here.
wow.
It's been an awesome adventure here, mudlarking, ticking it off the box of treasure hunting dreams, just to come down with so much history. And then what we find, which was the coolest, which was natural history, you know, we're finding emeralds and garnets, and we've thought, you know, with 2,000 years of history, we're going to be finding man-made objects. Wrong. That's why I say anything could be anywhere. Until next time, this was Mudlarking on the Thames River. You.